Hey, Lisa. Hey, everybody.
Hey, Tammy. Hey, everybody. Good to see
Thank you all
you.
for coming. Both those that are here now for the live and those that will be joining us in a replay. So, welcome, welcome. We appreciate all of you.
Yes.
And Michael's Adventures, thank you for coming. Good to see you. Love watching the raccoon life over there. It's very fun. He has like a game cam set up, and so he's always capturing wildlife. And I say raccoons because you see them a lot, but he also has other critters that come around, and that's always fun.
Awesome.
Yeah. So um,
Wildlife are interesting.
they are fun to watch in their own habitat and so forth.
Yes. When they
Um,
don't know you're watching.
yeah, when they don't know you're watching, that's when it's funnest to watch them.
Yeah.
Probably the notification hasn't quite gone out just yet. Um, so today I thought we would talk about collaborations
Okay.
and teamwork and getting things done because that's how we roll over here. And there's lots of different ways that you can collaborate and have a team to help you accomplish something that you want to accomplish. So,
Yep. Notification went out.
okay, awesome. Yeah, I thought we'd chat about that and maybe get share some tips and tricks and see what everybody else has going on that they're working on.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah,
Sounds like a plan.
and I know.
Well, I
Mhm,
literally just posted about on Instagram about being stocked at home all the time and not having
mhm,
to go to the grocery store
mhm,
every week or every
yep,
month or anything like
mhm,
that. We don't do that anymore, and it's freeing.
yeah,
And that's teamwork,
mhm, yeah,
because what we do is we take advantage of, so what we are is an ingredient household, and we
mhm,
always have meat and veggies in the freezer. Whatever we can't grow or raise, we get
mhm,
locally or we buy cases of it
mhm,
and then we preserve it. And so
mhm,
that's where the teamwork comes in because
mhm.
we preserve it. So the
Yeah,
example I always give is, we bought 40 pounds of onions from the Shriners a year ago for a
mhm,
fundraiser
uh-huh,
down in Georgia.
mhm.
And we diced them all up, paid the price of crying a lot when we cut them up.
Yeah,
And we froze a bunch and we freeze dried a bunch. And we're
mhm,
still eating on those 40 pounds since last year.
awesome. Yeah,
We bought a case of beets, did the
mhm,
same thing, pickled beets, frozen beets, salted beets,
mhm,
all that stuff.
awesome.
And it's just grab and go,
Mhm,
we only go to the store for restocks, like,
mhm,
if we see we're getting low on something.
yeah,
But we just don't do the grocery shopping
mhm,
anymore, and it's great.
yeah, yeah. And
But
that's
it's a team
even
effort.
it is a team effort, and not just you and your hubby, but the people that are selling those things in bulk,
Mhm.
like a community effort, benefits
Absolutely.
them, benefits you guys. We have started, I mean, we've been buying in bulk probably since, I don't know, definitely since 2020.
Mhm.
Um, definitely since then, but a little bit before then too, just really being more methodical at that point and
Right.
keeping tabs on what we have, what we need to stock up on. I gave the grandbaby an assignment. Her assignment is to go and document. She needs to make a list of everybody's favorite breakfast, lunch, dinner, and dessert for me.
Aw.
That's her assignment because she's, reading, she's writing really well and all of this
Awesome.
stuff. And I wanted to contribute. And Katie's, kind of teaching them about, their vegetables and doing a little bit of a nutrition course. So I thought that would fit right in. And that's a need to know thing because as I'm, making sure that we are prepared and take advantage of those good deals, that's good to know what their favorite meals are so that I
Mhm.
can make sure I have those ingredients on
Yes.
hand, right? To make sure that we have everything to make those.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
So even
You
including
know
those kiddos, oh my goodness, and they love to pull weeds for dollars. It's awesome.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. You gotta include them, I mean, because they're eating too, that's how they take
Yeah.
ownership in it,
Yeah. Yeah.
you
So,
know?
mhm. Yeah, and in the pantry, I think you're right. It needs to include everybody in some regard, whether it's the growing, the harvesting, the culling, whatever needs to be done, it's got to be done. Hey, Gwen,
Hey, Gwen.
see you. Thanks for coming.
Oh, I agree. Hey, Rebecca, good to see you. I
We've
agree, I think it's I if you're eating, you need to be involved.
That's right. The little red hen.
Hey, Marianne.
Hey, Marianne and Rebecca. Thank you both for coming. Good to see you guys. I've got my garden. My hubby helped me. Teamwork again. I've got a really long garden bed and it's really, really wide. It's too wide, as a matter of fact. I found that it was very cumbersome and kind of an ordeal to keep it clean on the inside of it because I couldn't reach from either side, right? It made it a little harder to maintain it in all ways. So I told him this year, and I think I planted tomatoes too far apart last year. I think I could have planted them closer together. So this year, I did put them a little bit closer together, but I still have four across and I've got a walkway. So he put stepping stones going all down the middle for me. So I've got like a bed on each side and I can walk through. And that
Nice.
yes, I love it. I can get to all the plants in there. Hey, Minty Cactus, thanks for coming. Um, so it's awesome. It's awesome. So I'm hoping that helps. And so far, I can tell you it definitely does.
That's great. That's
Hmm.
wonderful.
Yeah. Hmm. I still got the I got all of the tomatoes transplanted. We'll see how many survive that are out there. The ones that don't survive, though, I'm going to go buy starts.
Smart.
I'll know by this weekend who's going to make it and who's not going to make it. And
Do any
so,
look like they're not gonna make it?
yeah, yeah, I have a couple that I'm not sure of. And we're
Did
getting
you harden them
rain.
off?
I did. I hardened them off. And, it's almost like Lisa. Tell me if you experienced this. When I rolled out the seed snail, the ones that went into the ground first looked the best. I think that when the seed snail was kind of unrolling, like maybe some of those later ones were disturbed
Hmm.
more quickly or something. Maybe I'm going to be a little more careful when I do that with the peppers. The peppers look
Yes.
like the peppers are fine. They're
You have to be careful when you unroll the snail roll, you do. You have to be very careful because the plants all get tangled in them.
yep. Yep.
So you have to be very patient, which is really hard
Mhm.
to do.
Yeah,
But I
mhm.
haven't had that because let's face it, I'm not the most patient person.
Mhm.
I'm not.
You know what it is though, Lisa? I think that they were so ready for the garden. So the root
Think so.
development was you know, pretty good. They had pretty good roots on them until I got
But
a hold of
they
them.
should bounce back. I mean, most should bounce back because, they're gonna go into a little bit of a shock,
Mhm.
you
Some of
know?
them, the roots were so intertwined, I just planted them together
Yeah. The
because
other thing you can do is you can take water like a hose and spray the
uh-huh,
roots
uh-huh.
so they separate easier
Oh, okay, okay. Well,
instead of
they're out
tearing
there.
them. But I
Yeah.
can tell you, I
Mhm.
tear them.
Yeah, yeah, I'm sure some of them did tear. So I got 12 out there because remember I thought I had like 15
Yeah.
because some of them I didn't want to bother separating, so I just put them together. And so I've got 12 out there. One's definitely a goner. I've got, I don't know, it's almost like half of them look pretty darn good and the other half, meh.
Yeah. Takes them a
And
while to adjust.
so we'll see. We'll see how they turn out. And what I'm going to do is the ones that don't look well, I'm just going to buy starts,
Smart.
which isn't so bad because then I'll have some tomatoes that are probably going to be a little further along because the starts are further along.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Mhm.
For
Yeah.
sure.
Mhm.
I got mine, I really don't like to keep up potting. It just
Mhm.
annoys me.
Oh man, I hate up potting. I'm
I
with you.
do too. And so I had the up pot. I totally ignored mine. No heat mat
Mhm.
to start them, just
Mhm.
light and water. And even
Uh-huh.
that I was questionable some days.
Mhm.
And so I ended up having to up pot some.
Yeah.
And I up potted all the ones in the tiny, tiny, like the that big diameter pots, and then
Oh yeah.
put them in little buckets. And but they're all like over 2 feet tall, flowering, and need
Mhm.
to be staked.
Yeah.
But I've got them under the lights. My brassicas are in the
Wow,
greenhouse.
that's really so they're already flowering?
Yeah,
Oh my gosh, Lisa.
I
I
pinched some off, not all, which
Uh-huh.
is not me. But
Yeah.
I put my brassicas out in the greenhouse after I hardened them off.
Uh-huh.
I'll have to check on them today because we got down to like 24.
Uh-huh.
And then
You always outdo me in the garden. Oh my
no,
goodness.
no, 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 it's not
No,
about
you do
that.
it. It's okay.
It's because I start so early.
You
I
do.
have to, otherwise we don't get anything.
Yeah. I mean, but
Um,
I tried to start early too. I think I wrote down my dates somewhere when I
Mine were beginning of March,
Uh-huh. Yeah, that sounds about right. That's crazy.
but we also have heat going
You
in the
know what?
house.
I am really bad about forgetting to have my light on. So they
Oh,
get
okay.
I'm not I'm not the best plant mommy, apparently.
I also so my brassicas got hardened off. I put them out in the greenhouse
Uh-huh.
in between the raised beds so that way the heat would keep them pretty safe is my hope. So I'll have to
Um,
check on them today, but tonight we're getting down to 20 again.
oh man. Oh
Um
man. Thank goodness you have a greenhouse.
and then my other plants except for the tomatoes are all getting hardened
Mhm.
off, but today they're spending the day inside again.
Uh-huh.
Why? Because it's, 42 and the cucumbers will not be happy.
Yeah.
So tomorrow, hopefully, it's going to be like 47. So I'll get them
Yeah.
out for a little bit.
Yeah. And do you have them? What do you have your cucumbers in right now?
They're in the little containers, plastic containers.
Okay. Gotcha.
But I did buy some from Harvey's. I bought these Epic Gardening trays. And the reason why
Uh-huh.
I bought them is all the seed trays that I have, we've been using for 6 years and they're
Uh-huh.
getting dried out and they're breaking
Yeah.
apart.
Mhm.
So what, and I'm not a fan of small trays. I don't like the seed cell trays
Yeah.
because you have to do something with them quick.
Yeah, you
So,
do.
well, what I bought were these Epic Gardening so there are these seed trays and I saw them at Harvey's and I didn't buy them.
Uh-huh.
But I overheard them talking to somebody and it piqued my interest. So I was looking online at them.
Uh-huh.
And the guy was like taking the trays and slamming them on a table,
Oh
like
my
to show
goodness.
their durability.
Yeah. Very cool.
And then, well, it gets even better. So what I've been doing is like I buy like one or two of those things when I go. So I'm
Mhm.
not getting it all at once.
Yeah.
So it's a little
Mhm.
bit.
Yeah.
But I talked to Carrie and I said, "What's up about these little seed cell trays? I heard you talking to somebody about them." I said, "Tell me about them and why I should buy them."
Mhm.
Of course, I had already watched everything online, but I wanted to make sure.
Uh-huh.
So they're apparently the seed cells have slots in them.
Uh-huh.
So instead of them getting root bound in a ball in the cell,
Uh-huh. Hey,
they
Seymour.
air prune the roots.
Uh-huh.
The roots can go out through those
Huh.
things.
Mhm.
I, I am not uh, um, a fancy gardener, so
Yeah.
what that means, I don't. The thing to me was they're not going to get root bound. So I
Okay.
am trying.
That is cool.
I got two of those trays, and I'm going to
Mhm.
try them
Very cool.
and see how it goes because I'd like to be able to leave my brassicas in there.
Hey, Barb.
Hey,
Thanks.
Barb. I'd like to. Hey, creative redundancy. I'd like to leave my brassicas in there and not have to up
Mhm.
pot them.
Mhm.
And I've
Mhm.
seen them grow in their trays where they leave
Mhm.
them in the store and they're pretty
Mhm.
big in there
Mhm.
and they look
Awesome.
healthy. So I'm going to give it a
Yeah.
shot.
That's cool. Okay, I wrote
Yeah.
that down. Epic gardening seed trays because I want to look those up. Because I
Yeah.
still have
So
some
I
seeds.
bought the tray.
Mm-hmm.
So let me show you. Let me see if I can show you. You can talk to everybody while I look it up.
Okay. Yes, I'd love to see what those look like. I still have some seeds that I've started in my jugs that are out there, my winter sowing jugs, because I like that seed starting method. I really like that because they can get good and healthy. And I up potted or moved over to the bed my okra that I had in there, some Brussels sprouts, and some marshmallow. I do have, it looks like echinacea and maybe some lavender seeds that came up. So excited about that.
Okay.
Barb's have my healthy snack video and post it today. I guess you can add. Yes, absolutely. No, I'll just go ahead and add it whenever you do it, Barb. It's cool.
Okay. I got the name wrong. It's not Epic Gardening. Forget what
Oh,
I
okay.
said.
Okay.
It's Bootstrap Farmer.
Okay. Bootstrap.
So not Epic Gardening, Bootstrap Farmer. Sorry.
Okay.
All right.
So,
So let me just show you. Okay. So this is the tray that I bought,
mm-hmm.
and there's
Huh.
no holes in it. You can buy them with holes or without. I got no holes.
Okay.
Um,
Oh, and it's that pattern at the bottom that allows the roots to kind of flow along there and
well,
prevent
that's
them from.
not the, let me, I'm trying to find them.
Wow. See,
Air
ours still
pruning.
using snow melt water.
Yep, that's what we did. We ended up putting that on our
Mm-hmm.
um, gardens.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this,
That's it.
yeah. Now, do you see
Huh.
the slots in the side of the
That's like
cells?
the bottom of it, huh?
That goes in the tray.
Oh, okay.
So that goes in
I
the tray,
see.
so you can lift that up and bottom water.
Oh, nice.
Do you see the sides holes?
Yeah. Looks, it reminds me of a 1980s video game.
Yeah. So I got I got those, and then
Thank you, Barb.
so right now, let me just see if I can find it, because I have a picture of flowers I started later
Mm-hmm.
in the tray.
Oh, very cool. Yeah, I can
So
see
you
that.
see those little holes in between the dirt
Yeah,
holes?
so you can pour water in there?
I do pour water in there, but you can lift the tray up and pour. And then the other thing is that's
Mhm.
where the roots have space to grow too.
Oh, I see. Interesting. I love
So
that. How are you liking it so far?
so far I like it. It's been fine. Why? Because it's the seedlings stay wet.
Hey, Leanne. Good to see you.
Hey, Leanne. Um, the seedlings have stayed moist. I just
Hmm.
filled the bottom of the tray.
Hmm.
So yeah.
Oh, I want to try that. I
They're bootstrap farmer air pruning seed starting trays. And I got them at Harvey's and I've been happy with them so far. I will let you know more next year when I really use them for everything.
yeah.
Next year I'll
That's,
do seed snails again, but for the
hmm.
brassicas, I'm hoping to
Hmm.
put all of them in there and not have to up pot them
Hmm.
is my goal, because I've seen theirs and they're just crazy. I see your
Yeah.
comment, Gwen, about seed trays.
Oh, that was, oh, okay. Yeah. What did she say? Oh, she was telling Barb seed trays.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hmm.
But yeah, they seem really cool. So what I did was I have I think I bought 2 trays,
Uh-huh.
and then I bought 2 seed cell trays to
Uh-huh.
go in it.
Hmm.
And then yesterday I bought 1 greenhouse top to go on it.
Hmm.
They have these greenhouse tops that are like this high, and I'm like, I don't need that.
Yeah.
So I bought a shorter one just
Uh-huh.
because
What is the depth of those, Lisa?
the depth of the tray.
Yeah. Like, do you feel like it is, because you got the seed trays that are real small. I mean,
No,
you have
you
to up
can.
pot almost as soon, like shortly after they germinate. It's kind of obnoxious.
All right, so
Is it bigger
these
though?
are 72 cell. Hold
Hmm.
on.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
Dimensions 2 and 5/16 deep.
Okay. That's
And
not bad.
then
That's pretty
what?
good.
Well, I don't think they're overly deep. They're
Mhm,
not. But like I
mhm.
said, I think because of the air pruning, when
I think
I've
they're
seen
perfect.
them at the store,
Mhm.
their plants are like
Big.
full and leafy and really big in those little trays. And I'm thinking,
Awesome.
if I can save space, I'm going to give it a
Yeah.
shot.
Heck yeah. I love that. I'm gonna try that. I
Um,
I got my beans in. I had wanted to get like some survival kind of beans, and I'm
mhm,
probably gonna still plant more. But I
mhm.
did and they're the ones I want to mail you to see how they do where you're at. But I got
Okay.
the winged beans, the Cherokee Trail beans, which I realized they'll grow, the vines will grow like 8 to 10 feet. And then also the white Tapari beans. Those are the three kinds of beans I got planted so far.
Oh,
But
cool.
yeah, but I'm gonna plant mung beans like everywhere in my garden bed. They're a bush plant, and it says that you can plant them with tomatoes. Anything that's a big, nitrogen eater, so you can plant them with your onions. They're going to do well next to you because they feed a lot of nitrogen into the soil, and also they are good as like a chop and drop, I guess.
Oh, good.
And mung beans are expensive. I don't know if you all have ever tried to eat
Yes.
them. They're super high in protein. Um, oh my gosh, story at one house we lived in. We were on acreage. We had horse property, and there was started to be a problem in the neighborhood with the roof rats. Okay, I don't know if anybody's seen a roof. They're bigger than a kitten. Oh my gosh,
No.
these things got into where I had my mung beans. They got just such a huge dose of protein. These
Roof
like
rats?
roof rats from hell. They're like this big. Oh, and let me tell you, like you, they're just huge. It's like, oh my, they're like bigger than a puppy. They're just ginormous.
I'm
But
looking.
they had gotten into
Oh,
my mung beans. Oh, they're horrible. Like you have to catch them in a cage. They're not. It's not like a snap trap is gonna just do the job on these guys. They're ginormous.
oh, gross.
Oh, it was so disgusting.
I'm gonna
Oh,
vomit.
it was so awful. Yeah, we got rid of them, but when first you hear the noises and then you start investigating because they're up there. And they'll come down. They had made a hole to get into my pantry, and they went
Oh,
after my mung beans, and we figured out like they were like probably the best fed rats in town because mung beans have such a high amount of protein in them. Yeah, and then when my son heard me like, oh my gosh, they're like they're like super rats at this point because of the protein in these mung beans, and he was always wanting to build muscle and stuff like that. So then he started eating the heck out of my mung beans. He's like, what?
when did this happen?
It was it was right before we moved up north. So I would say 2017-ish,
Okay, what state were you in at the time?
Arizona.
Okay. Note to self, don't move to Arizona.
Oh, they're not everywhere. They're just in little pockets, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we
Um,
we lived on a mountain, so we would get kangaroo rats. Those are the cutest things ever. Which they're called kangaroo rats because they'll hop around like a kangaroo. It's crazy. But they don't get in your house, so they're not. But those roof rats are. Nasty.
Um, yeah.
Yeah.
I can't handle it.
It's like you have to. So we had a company that came out, cleaned out all of the mess they made up in our roof, and had it insulated, had the insulation pulled. Yep, pack rats. You get a lot of. Oh, hey, minty cactus is in Arizona, in southern Arizona. Okay. Yep, lots of pack rats there.
Um, can you put my comment on the screen?
This one?
No.
Okay, hold
Above
on.
it, the one about air pruning trays. I clarified while you were talking.
Air pruning trays, stronger, healthier root systems. Air strips in each cell prune the roots to prevent root circling. Oh, I love that. I want to try those too.
Oh.
Yeah, that would be.
But Gwen says, and everyone is Googling roof rats. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're not
Oh.
everywhere in Arizona. Just saying. We used to have a pest control company, so I can tell you where they're located. They're not.
Oh. Oh.
Well, the thing is, a lot of people have fruit trees, like your citrus fruits.
Right.
They love oranges and grapefruits, right? So those people that, and we had citrus fruit trees. We had orange trees and, oh, the best orange tree ever, and grapefruit trees. And so they liked the citrus that was on our property. And we had irrigated land, which isn't common in Arizona. So we were very green, really good gardening there. Oh my goodness. Great gardening. But that's what those houses that have those kind of trees and have irrigated lots. It's
Hey, for real chaos.
I didn't go to high school in Tucson, Arizona. I went to high school in Chandler, Arizona. Oh, she's asking Minty Cactus.
Oh.
Hey, for real chaos. Thanks for coming. Choya High School. We have friends down in Tucson that went to high school there.
I've been to Arizona. I actually have a funny story from
Hmm.
Arizona.
Huh.
Not rat related.
Yeah.
I was a kid. I was little. I mean, I
Uh-huh.
don't know, was I under 10?
Uh-huh.
And we traveled all over
Mhm.
Arizona for a family vacation
Oh,
and
fun.
all over the state.
Mm.
And then down into Nogales, Arizona, and into
Uh-huh.
Mexico and back home.
Cool. Yeah.
Well, being stupid and not from Arizona,
Mhm.
um, we're at the hotel
Mhm.
and I go out in flip flops, on the
Oh.
carpet
Uh-huh.
from the hotel because it's under an awning to the
Yeah.
pool,
Mhm.
and then took my flip flops
I
off.
knew you were gonna say that.
Of
That's why I was
course you
like,
did.
"Oh,
Never again. I
no."
never ran so fast into that pool in my life.
Yeah, you can't do that.
My feet were on fire because it was only, what, 180 bajillion degrees.
Yeah, yeah.
No hurricanes. Yeah.
Green Valley's beautiful. You know, it's funny, when we bought the house here in Missouri, the people we bought the house from were moving back to Tucson to Green Valley. Minty Cactus, that's where they went. They went back to Arizona. They had moved here from Arizona and went back to Arizona, which is kind of funny.
Total
Mhm.
lava.
Yeah, I mean, it's a childhood Arizona thing to cook eggs on the sidewalk, you
Yeah,
know.
I remember you saying that.
Yeah,
Yep.
every kid has that experience.
Yeah. Yep. Totally. And you have to remember, Minty Cactus, at the time I was, living in Queens, New York. So we had lots of humidity and heat. Um, but we are the same when it comes to Arizona here. We don't have any humidity at
Mhm,
all.
mhm.
It's low. In fact, that's our biggest problem,
It is, yeah, when it's so
right?
dry. Mhm.
Yeah.
Lisa, when we had a pest control company, one of our customers was from New York, and she said that her mom was just blown away when she moved to Arizona. That she asked her mom, who was born and raised, New York, asked her, "Did they have sidewalks there?" And she did it in this accent, like New York accent. "Do they have sidewalks there?"
Yeah.
So
I've
cute.
had people ask us that. They've asked us like, you know, if we have like Chinese restaurants or something like that in one of the places we were living, and it's funny because Mr. Yogi Hollow Farm was like, "Do y'all have running water?"
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
We did in northern Arizona, but we had a cistern. A lot of people don't know what a cistern is.
Yep. There's plenty here.
The sand is hot, but when you're climbing the hills, your feet dig in. At first, it feels
Yep.
cool, and it's scalding hot. Oh my
Yep.
goodness. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Speaking of which, the Nebraska sandhills were hit bad with fires.
Mm.
And
Oh.
I was watching this thing. I talked to somebody yesterday at the feed mill when we picked up pig feed, and then I was watching more, and I've watched a lot on the Nebraska fires.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and it's really cool, not really cool, I shouldn't say that.
Mm-hmm.
Fascinating,
Mm-hmm.
but they had those fires,
Mm-hmm.
and if it would have rained like right after, it would have been
Mm-hmm.
great,
Yeah.
but it's like the winds just blew the sand everywhere after the fires.
Mm-hmm.
And I was watching this thing with ranchers, and then last night I was watching the radar, and it was like right over the sandhills, so I'm praying they got
Mm-hmm.
some rain
I hope so too. My
to
goodness.
help start to bring back that area.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but it's just so sad, so sad.
Yeah. Yeah. It is. How large was the area?
Oh, hundreds of thousands of acres.
Oh my
They
goodness.
had evacuations. It was
Oh
bad. It was bad.
no.
It was around the same time we had the quarry fire.
Mm-hmm. Oh man.
March was a really rough month.
Mm-hmm. To the rain levels, gardening this year can't really grow a lot without water.
Yeah, we have to haul water to water ours. In fact, I think we've put about 900 gallons on the soil of
Mm.
water because the soil is just looking horrible
Mm-hmm.
from drought.
Mm-hmm. Dang it.
But we are growing. I mean, as long as we can haul water, we're going to do it. We're not using our own
Mm.
well because that's
Yeah.
way too risky and expensive.
Yeah. Hey, Lisa, I've seen bags of soil that say they help to regulate or promote water retention in the soil. Have you seen that? Is it a farce? Does it
I've
really?
seen it and I'm sure it probably works, but can you imagine the expense of putting that all in
No,
my gardens?
no. Mm-mm.
No. But I mean, I think yes, it does. I'm sure it does
I
work.
wonder, like, what is the ingredient that they're using, though?
You talking
That
about Miracle Grow?
I don't know if it is Miracle Grow. I just remember reading it on a bag. I mean, it could be a couple different brands, maybe.
I'm sure it is. I mean, a lot of
I'm,
them talk about they regulate from overwatering
and I'm sure
to
it's expensive because that would explain why I don't have it.
right,
Right?
right.
But I
Yeah,
wonder
I mean,
what
that's
they're using that's making it do that. Like, what is that ingredient?
I I don't know.
I wonder.
I don't know.
Maybe
I
if
mean,
you
we
figured
we
that
end
out,
up
right? Then that
well,
would.
yeah, that's the thing. Lord knows what they're putting in there. But I
Mm-hmm.
mean, we end up we've gotten compost. We have to be careful what we get because it's a weed-free zone in the Black Hills, so that means it's sprayed.
Mm-hmm.
So we have sprayed hay, so we have to watch. Um, but I can't replace all the dirt, so we're using our compost this year,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and we'll just do the best we can.
Yeah. I still need to mulch more.
Yes, could we do a million more things? Yeah, but I'm not gonna
I need
spend
to
for it.
mulch more. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's the bottom line.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, you don't want to have a $10 tomato at the end of the day, right?
It's already that, but yes. Them grow lights been on since March.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, the only thing I have under grow lights are my tomatoes, and my tray of seeds for flowers.
Mm-hmm.
But everything else, like I said, the brassicas are out in the greenhouse.
Mm-hmm.
If they make it through tonight, they'll be fine. And I'm not going to save them. I'm leaving them out there. You need to be tough to live here.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then And then I've got my tray of my other stuff like cucumbers, zucchini, squashes, and all
Mhm.
that jazz. And they're on a
Mhm.
table. Today
Mhm.
they're in the house, but otherwise they go outside every day.
Mhm.
It's a real pain in the
Yeah.
buttocks, but
Mhm. Yeah. I wonder if so I've got my tomatoes that are under the grow light, the crack keys,
yeah.
the micro dwarfs. They're getting flower heads on them.
Yay.
I know. And but I'm thinking like I think I want them outside so I don't have to have them under the grow lights and I can have like greens in here, you know? But I've
Yeah.
never this is the first time I ever grew anything. First off, this is the first year I've done cracky. So it's the first time I've really hydroponicsed anything. And I'm wondering how well they'll transition from water to soil. Has anybody here done that?
I have. You have to harden them off
Okay.
before you transplant.
Okay.
And then you transplant, and they're going to, when I did it, they look like heck
Okay.
for about a week.
Okay.
And then they did fine. But make sure you harden them off
Okay. Did you harden
completely,
them?
like over a week.
That's what I was going to ask because usually I do, I
And
don't
the
know,
other thing
3 to 5 days, depending on how they seem like they're doing.
remember they're top heavy as a jar,
Mm-hmm.
so they can blow over and smash.
Oh, when I'm putting them outside. Oh, good
Right.
point.
So if
Mhm.
you have boxes to
Mhm. Okay.
put them in boxes so you don't have
Oh,
broken
good.
jars.
Yeah.
They will also dry up a lot outside.
Mhm. Mhm.
Or mine did because of the low humidity, but the
Mhm.
sun will dry them up.
Okay.
So just, yeah, put them in boxes so that they don't tip over and all that jazz. And then once you do that, then you can transplant them out.
Mhm.
And then they'll look like heck for a while, but then they usually adjust.
Okay. All right. I'm going to give it a go. I am going to give it a try. There. We have tomatoes and peppers and seed trays.
Yeah, trust me, I don't
Mhm.
blame you, Gwen.
Hey, Corner Clubhouse Cobalt. Thanks for coming.
Hey there. Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
And then wait a minute, somebody said something up above. I was typing and then I stopped typing because my mouth can't handle both. Creative Redundancy said I saw 31 last night. Might see 75 next week.
Oh, nice.
And yeah, we had 20, I think 24. I couldn't find an actual reading and I didn't look last night. I just What had happened was the forecast was last night and tonight supposed to be really cold, and I've been watching it because of
Mhm.
the turkeys. I'm worried
Mhm.
about the turkeys.
Mhm.
So I kind of looked at a couple apps and it looks like we were down to 24, but the forecast had changed and said it was going to be 30. And we're always less than the
Mhm.
forecast.
Yeah.
So now they're saying 20 tonight for the forecast. So we're going to be
Mhm.
colder than that. But I looked in the window because I don't want to open the door to let cool air in
Mhm.
because the sun is on the turkey barn. So
Mhm.
they generate heat. The barn is in the sun from first thing in the morning. So
Mhm.
I kind of looked through the dirty windows and
Mhm.
I saw them moving around in there and I was like, yes.
Mhm.
Have to harvest all my garlic tomorrow because I pulled a couple in there ready. Oh my gosh. I wish,
Can you imagine?
I
So nice,
wish
Barb.
if I could pull garlic in May, okay, end of May,
Mhm.
beginning
Mhm.
of June, I would
Mhm.
be the happiest woman alive. Why?
Mhm.
Because I would sell a ton of garlic because I would fill all my gardens with garlic.
Do you see what Barb said? She's watched a lot of YouTube channels, and they say that raising turkeys is the hardest to raise without them dying. Huh.
They are. One thing that we have learned is they need very high protein feed, and it makes all the
Huh.
difference, especially with non-heritage breed turkeys.
Interesting.
Like I can't even find 30% protein, which is what they
Mhm.
need. We found
Mhm.
27 because of
Mhm.
Harvey's, thankfully.
Mhm.
Um, and now they're down to 23, which is fine because they're getting older.
Mhm.
But they need the first 4 weeks, they needed the high protein, and they do amazing. So we only lost one. It
Mm-hmm.
was not one of the issues like we've had in the past. It was just alive 1 minute, dead the next. So,
Mm-hmm.
um, but yeah, they need very high protein. But I'm hoping everybody does well this year. I'm glad because we're down to 8. We
Mm-hmm.
delivered 4 last Saturday
Mm-hmm. Oh wow.
to a friend of ours, and
Mm-hmm.
we're very thrilled because we have 8 of them. And once we get through the cold weather, if
Mm-hmm.
we can get these 8 in the freezer, we'll probably go at least 2 years without butchering turkeys and raising them
Oh, awesome. Are
because
you
we don't.
so you're not going to keep any turkey eggs?
These are broad breasted
Oh, so they
and yeah, they're sterile. They won't reproduce.
they're like your meat birds. Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. Mm-hmm.
Yep, most game birds require high
Mm-hmm.
protein. Yep, like the
Mm-hmm.
pheasants. And we always fed game bird feed,
Mm-hmm.
but the highest game bird feed we can find is 23%. It is not good for baby turkeys.
Huh.
But if they get the higher protein, they
Mm-hmm.
really need 30%, but I'm not buying it online, 30% protein from Purina.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm. Gets pricey, huh?
Yeah. And I
Mm-hmm.
mean, deliver and feed. Yeah. So I got 27% and it worked great.
Awesome. I've thought about getting turkeys, but we ended up getting more chickens.
You have them?
Yes. Well, I had bought the extra coop. And then before I had a chance to get anything to put in it, my daughter bought like 15 chickens. So I'm like, there goes that extra coop. So much for my turkey idea. I guess we'll
You
have to.
don't need much for meat birds, though.
Yeah. Well, we didn't get meat birds. She got like regular hens, and well, who knows what they are. So far, they mostly look like hens. One of them, I'm suspecting might be a rooster, but it's
Yep.
just they're just chickens. They're not meat birds. Mm-mm.
Okay.
And I wanted to get the Bressies, so I was debating between Bressies or turkeys. And before I could even make she took over the coop with the 15 chickens. So I'm like, oh gosh, I guess I need to. Which the other hens that we brought with us, they're older and they haven't been laying that well. So,
Yep.
hmm so it's time for
Well,
more chicken, but
I
now I got to
will
get
send
another
you,
coop.
I will send you, um, I will send you a link
Hmm.
for where I ordered my breasts from. I haven't received
Oh,
them, so I
cool.
can't tell you anything about them.
Yeah.
But we ordered a 25 straight run for mid-July,
Uh-huh. Awesome, Lisa.
and we are replacing our entire flock because
That
they
way
are
you've got
older.
dual purpose birds.
They're older, they're
Mhm.
mean, they're literally out to kill.
Oh my
One of
God.
them so aggressive,
Aw.
and I've got her living on the porch.
Yes.
Um, but they're not really laying like they were. So we're going to go right. It was the time, our rooster passed away. So it was time
Hmm.
to get to a one breed flock. So I'm going to send
Hmm.
that to you.
Yeah, send that to me. Awesome.
I always go to type Mountain Grandma.
Gwen said, I got more chicken, spur of the moment, free bird. Hey, can't go wrong with free.
Yeah. Hey, free birds. Yeah.
Yeah.
That don't need a heat lamp that aren't in the brooder. Score.
Yeah. As long as, I mean, they're not sick or anything.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm.
That's
We
awesome.
were given a free Shetland pony once.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Was it an ordeal?
It was an ordeal.
I'm so sorry.
This was years ago when we had horses, though. But, so
What do
now if
you
somebody said free animal, I'm like, what kind of shape is it in? You've
I
learned
have, Barb. I
Jeez,
have.
wow. Like you're a mentor. You're
What?
mentor status for
Hey, I've
animals.
had mentors, let me tell you.
Hmm.
I have a pig mentor. Like I would never get any large animals without having a mentor.
I've never, so when we had meat birds, CR, we didn't keep the feathers. I don't know if anybody else does.
Ours go in the compost.
I didn't know you could do that with feathers.
Yeah, ours go in the compost,
Hmm.
and all that. You're gonna
Interesting.
laugh. So when we're done with our, you know how you have when you have chicks in a brooder,
Uh-huh.
there's always spilled feed, right?
Yeah.
At least in mine, there's always spilled feed.
Yeah, always spilled feed.
Right. So what we do is we take the brooder bedding and we toss it in the garden because it's pretty mild and we've got,
Mhm.
time.
Yeah.
Hey, Merited Shades of Light.
Hey, Merited Shades, good to see you. Thank you.
So one of the things that we do is after we put it in the garden, like now we're done
Uh-huh.
and we won't put any more in the garden. We've put enough. We
Mhm.
took the 2 brooders that were massive and we dumped them down back on the compost pile, right?
Huh. Uh-huh.
Well, it's like the dinner bell. Somebody rang the dinner bell.
Uh-huh.
8 deer are down there
Oh my goodness.
and they're starving because of the drought. So they're
Yeah.
all down there pawing through and
Oh
eating
my
the
goodness.
brooder bedding
Oh,
because of the
bless their
feed in it.
heart. Yeah. Wow.
So
They could
lots of
sniff
purpose.
it out. I guess, right?
Composting feathers, composting all this stuff, feeding
Mhm.
wildlife.
Mhm. I didn't know that you could compost feathers.
Yeah, we compost them. I know at Tony and Angie at our cabin in the woods, he digs a trench
Mhm.
and he buries all, if I remember correctly, he buries all the feathers and the
Mm.
guts
Okay.
from chicken butchering in the
Uh-huh.
ground.
Uh-huh.
Um,
Hmm.
you know,
Mhm.
I got to tell you, Gwen, they come back every day. None of them
He's
die.
Oh, okay.
I'm telling you, like
Mhm.
this has been going on for 6 years and they all live back there.
Mhm.
But I
Well,
do
I'm
know
just
it's
thinking it's
deadly to goats.
yeah, I didn't know it was deadly to goats. Boy, you gotta be so careful with goats, my goodness.
I've heard of them
Hey, Robin, thanks for coming.
getting in there. Hey, Robin,
Mary Ann's wondering about mung beans for turkeys.
I never gave them to them, so I don't know.
Hmm. I'd have to Google that. That's got me
And the other
curious.
thing too is deer around here eat the trash. So
Yeah, they just wander, they forage a lot, apparently.
yeah,
I'm gonna look that up, Marianne, because you've got me curious.
I mean, I don't see why not. But I think, they also need a good protein feed.
Yeah, because those mung beans are so high in protein. That's a good question. It says,
Right.
yes, turkeys can eat mung beans and they are considered a highly nutritious addition to their diet. They're a
Nice.
valuable source of protein, B complex vitamins, and essential minerals like zinc, magnesium, and calciums. Another thing says it's generally, oh, well, hold on. Sprouting is the most popular way to feed mung beans to turkeys. It
Right.
increases their nutrient density, makes it
That's
easier
the
for
only
them.
way I would feed it to them is sprouting. I wouldn't give them beans.
Apparently, like boiling mung beans for approximately 30 minutes neutralizes any potential anti nutrients like lectins. Whole,
Yeah.
cracked, or ground mung beans can be mixed into standard turkey starter or finisher rations to replace other protein sources like
Huh.
soybean or cottonseed meal.
Yeah. The only thing to be careful of is when you're Googling is AI is often wrong. So be careful.
Yeah, these sources are coming from, hold on.
And I'm not saying that to you. I'm just saying in general for people because AI
Yeah.
collects information off the internet. And so it doesn't decipher between what's right and what's wrong.
Mhm. And you're so right about that. So there's a grit.com, how to sprout beans for chickens. So it's pulling from that. Um, Looks like there's a Facebook post on the Parodies Pantry
Huh.
and
I'm with
Oklahoma
you, Barb.
State. Oklahoma State mung beans as a source of protein for turkey poults at ojs.library.okstate.edu. I
Now
just Googled it.
that's reliable.
Yeah. So that would be a good one.
Exactly, creative. I
Mhm.
agree. I'm not a fan of AI at all.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, you never feed dry stuff to birds. I mean, think about it. Would you eat dry?
Heck no.
Hence the reason why I canned all my beans.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, we've
Hmm.
made taco bean hummus.
Oh, yum.
We added oil and mashed it.
Hmm.
We had baked beans. The baked beans was a keeper. I
Hmm.
like them.
Hmm. Taco bean.
And I'm making bean salad today.
Hmm. Oh,
Go me.
yum. Yeah. Yeah. Just to speak, bouncing back to the mung beans protein, there are 3 grams of protein, 3.1 grams of protein in 1 tablespoon.
Wow.
1 tablespoon has 3.1 grams of protein.
My dad always grew mung beans. He sprouted them in a sprout thing.
Oh, did he?
Yeah,
Oh,
for
yeah.
years. They're very big in Asian dishes as well,
Hmm.
and I love them.
Hmm.
Um, so
Yeah. CRC AI is like GPS. Still use your best judgment for sure.
no kidding.
Hmm.
I really like the Merck Veterinary Manual. It's sometimes a bit much,
Uh huh.
but I really like it.
You just reminded me that I still haven't done my prepping library video
Oh
yet.
my
I'm supposed to
gosh.
get that done. I did get my healthy snacks video done.
I saw that.
Hmm. But then I
Ken
forgot
Park.
the.
You never seen mung beans, Gwen? Oh, I'm sure you had. You've had Chinese food. Hold
They're
on.
little bitty tiny beans. Well, they're not. They're about the size of a pea.
Hold on.
Hemp hearts in my baking, and they are so high in protein. Huh.
Here, Gwen. This is what they look like. Let me take the video off. Hold on. I'm sure you've had them. They're
They're
in.
really, to me, like when people say they don't like mung beans are going to taste like whatever you cook it with.
That's what they look like.
That's what I kind of think of them. Those are sprouted, of course, but
Yes, they're sprouted.
you can see the little green, they kind of look like peas.
Yep.
But I read that they're great to grow in your garden alongside other plants that are high nitrogen feeders because they feed the soil. They're supposed to be really good for the soil. So, and they're expensive. So I'm just going to plant a whole bunch of those like randomly.
You want to know what I heard is a really good cover crop because we can't do it's challenging for us to do a cover crop. Why?
Mhm.
Because we harvest until it gets cold. Then nothing grows.
I got you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, what I saw somebody do on Instagram is they used alyssum,
Oh,
a spreading low flower that weaved in and out, and their other vegetable plants grew tall above it.
huh.
So, I got some free seeds. I'm going to try that.
That's a good idea. And just throw them out there and let them grow. I mean, something's going to grow. I kind of like that idea because where we're at, something's going to grow. Something is going to grow in between there.
Yep.
So you might as well have it be what you want to grow instead of grass.
And I don't know if the cramming everything in your garden will work as well for you as it does here. And that's because
Mhm.
you have the moisture, you have
Uh-huh.
humidity,
Mhm.
because that can invite disease for you.
Yeah, true.
Whereas for us,
Thanks,
it
CR.
it helps reduce the weeds. Have a good day, CR.
Mhm. Oh gosh. And we've got like 1 minute. Do you guys have any questions for us?
Well, that went fast.
It did go fast. Every time we start talking about gardening, it goes super fast.
Teamwork.
Teamwork in the garden.
I'm going to go make bean salad.
Yum.
Well, it looks like we got no questions.
All right. Well, thank you everybody for coming. Next week, we're going to be on Lisa's channel.
Great
And if
to
you're
be
looking for
here.
healthy snack ideas, We've got that collaboration going. It is open on Saturdays and Sundays. So if you want to join in the collaboration, even though we've got scheduled videos, just put one up. Tag me. I'll make sure that I add it to the playlist. Thank you,
Sounds like a
everybody.
plan.
Yeah.
And
So
then tonight,
you
see
said the
Tammy at
bean
her.
salad. You could do the bean salad. She said, "Don't me."
See Tammy tonight for her live.
Oh, that's right. Herbal Study Hall tonight. It's Cinco de Mayo. Happy Cinco de Mayo if y'all celebrate that kind of thing.
That's right.
And we're going to be talking about herbs of Mexico. I thought that would be a fun topic. So
We'll
look
see
forward
y'all
to
next
seeing
week.
you. Bye, everybody.